We are under the lights here on a Friday night at Oracle Park in San Francisco. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. Los Angeles hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Jordan Parker, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
Into the box, J.C. Ray. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that's in there, base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning, but fortunately he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
To the plate now, Dylan Netzel, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. The 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Row, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Here's the 0-2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Brandon Smith. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Here he comes on 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Drew is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. The numbers, 282 to start play, 8 home runs, and 21 driven in. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. The 1-1 home. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Reined in. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
The second baseman, Calvin Sharp.
Into the box, Calvin Sharp, as he grounds one briskly to short. He's got it, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Dodgers strand a couple. It's the Dodgers nothing with the Giants coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Kosuke Oh, the Japanese left-hander, is tasked with the starting job. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Dan D-Row, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games. Popped him up. Sharp stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Batting second.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know, the man hitting cleanup has had a rough go of it lately. He just hasn't performed well at home. I mean, he's under 250 for the season at home, and if there's one place you want to sparkle, it's in front of your home crowd.
At the plate, Eric Fuller, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike 1 and 2.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Batting third.
So in now for San Francisco, Jimmy Lowe. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here's the pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ray gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Julius Collins trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Now the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Too high, and it's 3-0. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Into the box now, Joaquin Marte, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. And he misses 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
On the ground is short. This could be two. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Stepping in now, Chase Mitchell. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hills onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up is Mitch
Leading up
Drew.
for the Giants, the center fielder, Mitch Drew.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting fifth.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And guys, the one thing I want you to think back to is the fact that we got a chance during batting practice to meet with some of the players, and they talked about the loss they took in the last game, and one thing they kept harping on was the fact that they got to play better defense. I mean, 4 errors is unacceptable for this team, and they are going to have to clean that up and definitely flash some leather for their starting pitcher today. Something to look forward to.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Derek Hill.
Now it'll be Derek Hills, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down on 4 pitches. We'll move to the third with no score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kosuke O.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the pitcher, Kosuke O.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he pops it up. Fuller shading to his right. 1 out. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, J.C. Ray. He collected a base hit his first time up. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Third inning, no score to this point. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
In now, Dylan Netzel offered at and missed. Here's the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
0-1, here it comes. This one's flared out toward left. Fuller backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Brandon Smith.
Next for the Dodgers, Brandon Smith. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-0.
Ball 3.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-0 pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Next up for Los Angeles, Angel Sanchez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 down, runners at first and second. Pitch is popped up. Fuller moving to his left, and that will end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And now, Darryl Cooley, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-1.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting in, the left fielder, Lenny Andrews.
To the plate now, Lenny Andrews. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jordan Parker.
And now the Giants pitcher, Jordan Parker. And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
1-1 the count now. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Two and two. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. And stepping in, Calvin Sharp.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, left fielder, Julius Collins.
Now at the plate is Julius Collins. Worked a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. Line to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Joaquin Marte.
Next, here is Joaquin Marte. First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Nicholas Velasquez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Eric Fuller.
Next to bat for the Giants, Eric Fuller. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Three balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
There's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Low.
So the next to bat will be Jimmy Lowe. He flew out in his last AB. First offering, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A ball hit hard to the left side. It's in there, and the Giants look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Into the box, Mitch Drew. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just above the zone that time. Looked like a misfired sinker.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now. Stan Conley will be next. That one's in there, 3-1.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Stan Conley, as he lifts it in the air to right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Giants get a run on the RBI double. We played 4. It's 1-0 San Francisco. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Baseman, Chase Mitchell.
Here's the first pitch. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Low is under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now back.
So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. So here's the Dodgers pitcher. Kosuke flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
Ball 1.
Just off the plate and high, ball 1. Swing and a looper to left. Andrews will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 8, J.C. Ray.
Now at the plate here is J.C. Ray, singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Drew is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail this one 1-0. Now to bat, Derek Hills. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The second baseman, Derek Hills.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. There's the 2-1 home. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Collins has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Giants, the catcher, Darryl Cooley.
Next to hit, Darryl Cooley. And now a pitch on the way. The 1-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Hard hit at third. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lenny Andrews.
So now into the box is Lenny Andrews. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They lead it 1-0. So stepping in is Dylan Netzel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The shortstop, Dylan.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
That misses 2-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Three and one is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Full count, 3-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Smith.
So now here is Brandon Smith. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Angel Sanchez.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Angel Sanchez. First pitch of the AB now. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Jefferson Cedarburg takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 60, Jefferson Cedarburg.
Into the box now, Calvin Sharp. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Ball, that's down.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Fuller is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. It remains 1-0.
Your
Douglas
attention, please.
Lamb is going to come
Pinch
off
hitting
the
for the
bench
Giants.
as he'll be asked to lead
Number
off the
5.
bottom of inning number 6.
Douglas Lamb.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Nicholas Velasquez grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that is off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Stepping in now, Eric Fuller. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0.
Inside, ball 1.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
The 2-0 on the way.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hard on the ground towards short, right to him. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And standing in, the rookie outfielder, Jimmy Lowe. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Austin Farmer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 67, Austin Farmer.
So now to the plate, Julius Collins. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Julius Collins.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate, Joaquin Marte, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Now pitch on the way. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Sinker 3-2 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They still trail 1-0.
7th inning stretch.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Vaughn Nunez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Chris Kelly will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Jimmy Lowe. Now the first pitch. Low for ball 1. Two 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Giants, the center fielder, Mitch Drew.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mitch. Drew struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1-0 the count. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Nunez, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level. Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Count 3-0.
One out, nobody on. Swinging on 3-0, and he can't keep it fair, so it'll be 3-1 now. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Stan Conley is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
2 balls and a strike now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
James Brandon takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. In now, Derek Hills. He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. Roberto Reyes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And now in the box, Chris Kelly. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope.
the 1-0.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Into the box, J.C. Ray, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2.
Back number 11. Shortstop Dylan Netzel.
Next to hit is Dylan Netzel. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The throw into second, but the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Brandon Smith, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Phil Lamb will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Phil Lamb.
And now here is Darryl Cooley. He bounced out last time up.
For the Giants, the catcher, Darryl Cooley.
First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lenny Andrews.
Next up, Lenny Andrews. He's set and the pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Raul Ruiz will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 14. Whoa. Ruiz.
Now here it comes.
1-0.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball back outside.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
That one's in there, 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Your
Dale
attention,
Wolf
please.
comes on from
Now
the pen,
pitching
hoping to
for the
finish
Giants.
this one off here in the top
Number
of the
22,
ninth.
Dale Wolf.
So striding in to start the ninth is Angel Sanchez, and they could use a spark from him here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Taken, but called a strike. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. So next to hit is Calvin Sharp. First pitch on its way. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Up top, it's 2-0. Line towards center field, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast.
Now
he didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box now, Julius Collins.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Low is there, 2 down.
The pitcher, number 99.
Evan Brenner will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 37, Evan Brenner.
And now the first pitch.
Ball in.
Two out with the man at first. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swung on, missed, 2-1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses inside off the plate.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
The 3-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. And a big orange and black wave gets up now. 41,503 fans strong. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. A runner on first with 2 away. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Giants took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jordan Parker takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Kosuke O is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Dale Wolf wraps it up for the save, his 14th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 6 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.